If this is your first time, welcome. Kindly consider subscribing, turn on the notification button so that every time I post a video, you will be the first to know. Well, it is true about the saying that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. So it is that it applies to Sim Fubara, the governor of River State, as he battles to maintain control and stability in the state, because the contenders, the former governor Newsom Wike and his puppeteers, are giving him a run for his position. And this is what is going on. As Sim Fubara is struggling to maintain position, superiority, as one who has been elected by the people constitutionally. And he has consistently been having a running battle with the former governor and his supporters. Today, we are going to listen to journalists and commentators as we review the present challenges bedeviling the states, as these two gladiators slug it out while the people of River State suffer in all of this mess. Stay tuned, and I will see you on our next video. Thanks for watching.
All right, we go into our first story. We take you to River State. You know, Governor Simi Fubara of River State is an exasperated man as we speak. The Opobo-born politician is locked in a fight for survival, on the one hand with his predecessor in office and godfather Nyesom Wike, and on the other with more than 20 members of the State House of Assembly loyal to Wike. Now, news reaching us says he rushed to the assembly quarters earlier today. And according to Governor Fubara, some work may need to be done on the place. This is coming a day after a factional speaker, Honorable Oko Jumbo, was sworn in. In River State, an elephant has jumped into the room.
Okay, check it. tear gassing the governor. They are tear gassing the governor of the state. It's not coming me out. Hey, carry your distance, go forward, go forward, go
Honorable Oko Jumbo was sworn in. In River State, an elephant has jumped into the room, Dotun. The sooner it is guided out, the better for everybody, don't you think?
Well, you've said it all, the better for everybody, especially the state. Now, when this news came to the fore, the first thing that crossed my mind was hope the quarters won't be demolished again, just like it was done to the House of Assembly. But again, I now thought about it. It's possible if the governor is saying some work will need to be done, perhaps it's going to be locking up the place and sending out the assembly members. What's the background? There is a fight. There is a move to impeach the governor. A factional speaker has emerged. And then there is a need, according to the governor, to provide...
The speaker's emergence leaves sour taste in the mouth, if you ask me.
Well, whichever way, it is politics.
Oh, really?
This is all politics. It's about survival. If a man has more than 20 against him and he has only 4, then he needs to battle seriously for survival. The matters in court now.
Doctor, in politics, you play some ball.
Well, in this case, they've been trying to play the balls. But the balls are refusing to move. They've met with President Bola Tinubu, who said, okay, these are the guidelines. The governor is saying, I'm doing my part. The other part, or the other party, is not doing its part. So if, and he has also said at some point, told the media, he says, I know what to do when it comes to playing it rough. So perhaps now is the time to play it rough. Because all of a sudden, the speaker of his own faction, who at some point resigned, has become his chief of staff. meaning that at some point his faction never had a speaker. They were just 4.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to play it rough,
Oh, really?
following what he said by the emergence of a speaker
All right.
from his own faction. So if that speaker has emerged and he needs to give him a house befitting of a speaker, only 2 things can happen. Number 1, they get the speaker with the majority out of where he's staying, or they renovate another house or build one entirely that will be befitting of his own speaker. And he has gone there to say he wants to renovate. So what, like I said, what that tells me is
Okay.
he locks it up and says there is a need to work on this place.
Why not?
And that's where those
He's a
that's where
helmsman.
that's where the faction against him meets. It's in the quarters that they meet. So he's trying to play a game that we're all waiting to see. Is he going to flush all of them out, or is he just going to lock the place permanently?
Dr. I always like this quote from Napoleon Bonaparte. He says, in politics, stupidity is not a handicap.
It's not. And that's what we are saying, because all of us saw the stupidity in demolishing that House of Assembly in the first place. We saw it. Huge money went down the drain. And even if they do this in the next 8 years, let's assume that this plays out in the next 8 years the way it is. When the next government comes, there will be a need to build another assembly.
All right, Tony, at a time like this, you expect the elders in the state to speak up, don't you think?
The elders have been speaking. The issue is, if they speak, do they take the advice? They've been meeting them, the past governors and all that, from Ada George, Odili and co. They've been meeting. The issue here is this. Since the Minister of FCT left, because we can't take that away, that's where the problem is coming from.
Okay.
You've done your time. Let's leave politics of this. For the peace of River State. I've heard people say, oh no, he's the one that made it possible for Sim to be there. We know. Somebody made it possible for him to be there too. He didn't just drop from the sky. He was governor of that state for 8 years. So he has made this guy governor. And I know they cannot fight dirty for 8 years. They can reach.
Tony, but you know, I spoke about an elephant straying into the China ware shop. You don't chase the elephant out. They say you go guard and guide it out.
You go guide. That is what is going on.
Okay.
And if you watch the governor for some time, he's been calm. Let's be realistic here. He listened to the president. The president wasn't even a member of his party, but he listened to him. He flew from Rivers to Abuja to meet with the president. The president said, okay, please, can you do this, and do this? I mean, if I'm the governor, I want to have the State House of Assembly to myself. Nobody can take, let's be realistic here. Nobody can take it.